Hello, my name is William Russell. Here's my ID. My number is A00343-959. Have you ever been to a party craving brownies? I think not. Usually you want finger foods such as pizza or hot wings. A couple years back, I was at a Thanksgiving dinner. My family requested me to make something sweet. So I decided to make homemade brownies. Today, we're actually gonna do these homemade brownies. All right, we're gonna start out by preheating the oven to 350. Make sure it's on bake and not convection bake. Convection makes things cook quicker. So I'm gonna press bake and start it. While the oven's preheating, I'm gonna go over all the materials / ingredients you need for the recipe. First, you need a large mixing bowl. Then you need a 9x12 pan. Then you need a whisk. Now we're gonna go over the ingredients. First, we have a half a cup of cocoa powder. Then we have 2 cups of sugar. And then we have 1 cup of butter melted. On this side, we have 4 eggs, 1½ cup of flour, a half a teaspoon of baking soda, and a half a teaspoon of salt. We're gonna start out by mixing the dry ingredients. First, we're gonna put the flour in there. It's important to do the dry ingredients first, so it's easier to whisk towards the end. Then I'm going to add the cocoa powder. Now I'm going to add the sugar. Then I'm going to add the 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda, and then the 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Now with all your dry ingredients are in there, we can add the liquid. I'm gonna put the butter in first, then add the eggs. Now that we have all the ingredients in the large mixing bowl, we can start whisking it. It's pretty thick, so it's gonna take a little bit, get it all smooth. Now after a while you've been whisking, you get a nice consistency like this, a really thick consistency. Now that we had all the mixture, whisk and everything, we can put it into our 9x12 pan. Make sure it's evenly spread throughout the pan. You can first dump it in there and then use the whisk to even it out. By this time, the oven should be preheated. Now that the oven is preheated and all the mixture is into the 9x12 pan, we're going to put it in the oven. We're going to put it in the oven for 20 minutes and then check it with the toothpick. I'll see you in 20 minutes. Now it's been 20 minutes, we're going to check on the brownies. There's different methods on how to check the brownie mix is done. The method we're doing today is the toothpick method. What we're going to do is we're going to stick the toothpick all the way down the bottom and just stick it back up. And there's no a lot of brownie mixture, so that means it's done. Now that we did the toothpick method and the brownies are done, we're going to take them out of the oven and let it cool. I suggest let it cool for 5 to 10 minutes. Now that we've prepped and mixed all the ingredients, this is what the final product should look like. I hope you enjoy the brownies like my family and friends have done in the past couple years.